G'day gamers, we are back with another Battle Brothers Legends beta mod stream, and g'day Yona, you're in just as I started. Let's get back to the Battle Crows, shall we? Let's do a bit of a recap. Okay, most of our guys look pretty good except for Heats, who was a little beaten up. He almost got killed in the last battle, or the last group of battles that we fought here. We now have a couple of guys that are going to form the flying wings, I like to consider them, of our formation. Some two-handed guys, although I think we're going to give this guy a two-handed cleaver setup. Well, maybe not. I thought that's what I was going to do. But he is a miner, and he could go better with a pickaxe. But we shall see. We have given him Colossus. He doesn't have Steel Brow. That's the problem. Which isn't essential for a two-hander, but we'll see how we go. Would you have made a better two-hander? I mean, we could give you a two-handed cleaver right now if we could find one. Because you're a butcher. That's what you're designed to do, is use cleavers anyway. Right, anyway, so you were waiting 2 hours in advance for my stream. I am honoured, sir. So, we have a good wad of cash at the moment. We are trying, on advice from people like Yona, to build up our camping abilities. We have a scout station now and a scrapping tent. We really want to be able to do particularly scrapping and maybe cooking and hunting a bit better, so that we can scrap equipment to make tools just a little bit better. No sense looking at people, because we can't hire anyone else unless we fire someone, and we all know that I don't really like firing people. So let's head to another town and see if there's anything more ongoing. It looks like we may end up with some more undead events. Here we go. Northwest Kronenkoog is under attack. A 10,000 crown contract. I'm going to accept it, but we really need time to get everybody up to snuff. Because, you know, and you guys only level 2. Heats needs another day to get back. Well, he's almost at full health now, so I guess we head there. Well, actually, I am a little concerned about equipment, armor, etc. So your armor is okay, but you really need... okay, we need to get this stuff repaired. Is there a... Hang on. What's in the town? There is no armourer here. Where is the nearest armourer? We're heading to here to Kronenkoog. Do they have an armourer? They don't. I need to find an armourer somewhere nearby. There. We're heading to Hollenstein first. See if we can get some of this gear repaired in particular, this armor that we've got that's all at 0%. Now, I know they are going to repair some stuff. We don't have some of this stuff marked, so let's mark it all to repair. We need it all back tip-top shape so that we can make sure everybody's wearing the best armor, because these guys on the end could use some leather and some cloaks. I'm pretty sure everybody in the front line is okay-ish. But at the armorers, we can also look at buying some... Oh, God, what happened to your armor? We took it off you to make up the armor for everybody else. I'm going to put you there and put you back into the reserve so that I don't forget that I've given you crap. And we've got to fix that before we take you into combat, because otherwise I will take you into combat and get you killed. And we don't want that. So ideally, I would like everybody to have at least padded surcoat or gambeson, padded leather, and a cloak. That's the minimum for my backline guys. And then any of my melee guys need chain as well as that, and then preferably a decent metal helm. And if we can up the plate level to something even better, that would be good. And any tabards we can put on them, that would be good as well. So that's the plan. Let's see what Hohenstein's armourer can do for us. The only problem I have with this mod and the multi-level armour, I'm assuming it's to do with the multi-level armour, is getting armourers to repair stuff. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Right, so all of this stuff is at 0%. I'm supposed to be able to alt right click on it, and that is supposed to be repaired, and it's not. It did just charge me 70 to get it repaired. I think if it's close, like that got repaired, that's going to be repaired. But anything that's sitting there at 0, it seems to have a problem with. Although, I think that what I have found is that if I take something that was at 0 that I just repaired, so do we actually have a gambeson anywhere? That looks more like a gambeson than... See, that's a good set anyway. But what I need to do is if I take that padded surcoat... Now, this was the armor here that I tried to repair, I think. It's not letting me equip that on anything, despite the fact that it is apparently repaired. Now that armor could be added. That was a 0%. No, that wasn't a 0%. G'day, Conman. So yeah, the whole repair at armorer mechanic does seem to have a problem. I think, and I don't want to do this too often, but I think if I exit the game, save and quit. I know this is annoying, but bear with me. Reload. There seems to be some little quirky thing. I think if I'm able to put the piece of armor onto some equipment, so if we look back here, he's got a surcoat on. It now lets me put that armor on there, even though it says it's 0%. If I now get that repaired, I think it will actually repair everything properly. So I'm going to try and find a way. Those are the two main ones that I want repaired. If I put a cloak on there too, and then swap out that armor and put a cloak on it. Is there anyone else missing cloaks? You're missing a cloak. Can I put that last cloak on you? I can't. So let's take that armor off you. I mean, you're missing a cloak as well, but bear with me. So I've got this armor, I've got this armor, and I've got that armor. They're a set, but they're not fully repaired. I think now, if I go into the armorer and pay to have those repaired, that I just sold it by mistake. Damn it, I'm buying it back. Okay. That repaired correctly. Where's the other two? 20 to have that repaired. 90 to have that repaired. Okay, so those 3 sets now are all repaired properly. It's still not repairing those correctly, but we can do the same trick. So let's come in here. So you need, which one do we want to give? That's 115. That's 100. That's why is that 175 with just a leather jacket on it? Let's take the leather jacket off that. And maybe swap the leather off that. And put the leather jacket, the padded leather. Maybe I should put the leather lamella on that armor. No, that says it's going to be scrapped. We don't want that. There we go. And that says to be repaired, but it's actually fixed. Same with that. Same with, well, we'll fix these in a sec. So that's 205. That's really good armor. I mean, his fatigue is not good, but that's good armor. So we put that, and we can't. Now we're at the place again where we can't put those on. I'm going to sell them. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. So, no. Let's make sure we're clicking on the right people here. Okay, you need this with that and that. It's 150. Good. You're at 115. Can we make that any better? We can, because that is 35. That is 50. So let's take that chain off there and put it on there, making you 110. And then, so we got some spare chain there. And then let's take, well, there's also that, just that 155. Is that any better with, no, it's the same chain. Good. Okay, that's as good as that armor can be. So you're 155, you're 150. What are you, 105? You don't have chain. You do now. 140, that'll do. You are 160, that's good. 170, 155, 205, 155, 155, 230, 160, 155, and 130. Good. And we have actually, that's not good, because you've only got a leather jacket there. I need something better than that. The chain that you've got is fine. The gambeson that you've got is fine. We need actual armor. So that's what the armor is for. Well, that's, first of all, let's make sure there's not cheap armor in the marketplace. And what do you know? There is. There's that right there. There's also another fairly cheap gambeson. Simple mail's not worth it when the basic mail does better, but we've got plenty of mail at the moment. We've also got another simple cloak, which we need to give to somebody. I know there was someone without a cloak. Why am I going there when I want to go to there? Okay, so we can, I thought I had someone without a cloak. You don't have a cloak at the moment. So if we give you that, and we give you that, and then we briefly take that off so it can be repaired. Oh, we had a spare cloak there. Does everyone else have a cloak? I got a feeling I missed someone. Oh, look there. You don't have a cloak. There we go. Right. So, back to the armourer. Repair that for 26. Very good. Going to just click those to get rid of them. And we'll keep those 2. We won't keep 3 of them though. Let's get rid of that. Well, we've actually technically got 4 of them, haven't we? Let's sort. Before we do anything else, let's put the armor back on you. There we go. Before we forget. Right. And sort one more time. We've got a few different padded surcoats and gambesons. We're going to sell that ancient cloth. We've got a basic suit of mail. We've got 3 leather jackets, which are the minimum torso, the minimum plate armor we want to use. That's pretty good. We don't really have much in the way of spare helms, but you know, we can work with that. So, what have we got? For 1200, we can get reinforced leather lamella, which has more fatigue and better than the leather lamella. We can also get noble leather for 75, which isn't quite as, it's not quite as good, but is more expensive, so maybe that's not a good idea, although it is less fatigue. I feel like it's worthwhile getting that for some of them. That is a famed coif that we could get, which would actually fulfill, I think, our mission at the moment, but I'm gonna take that as well, because I always try and take that. Ooh, what's that? Heraldric shoulder plates. Wow. Plus 30 durability. That's nice. And a heavy cloak. Yeah, I don't want to go heavy cloak. Ah, there's another tabard too. Let's get that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this reinforced leather lamella and not the noble. Well, there's 2 sets of noble leather. They're the same. Okay. There's also light scale armor that we could have, but it's very expensive. Or a sleeveless hauberk. No, I think that'll do for now. 75, 50. You know, this sleeveless hauberk. The hauberk would be good too. Bit more protection. I might get that as well. Let's see who we can give this stuff to. Now we've got to remember, Zalance here has this perk that they can put the full force of their weight behind a blow. So 10% of the combined fatigue modifier for all of their head, body, and equipment. So basically all of the fatigue from their armor and weapons, 10% of that fatigue is applied as damage. So we are actually trying to maximize the fatigue on this character. So in particular, if we look at, they've already got a tabard on, right? And its fatigue is 2, so we can't do anything about that. This ancient breastplate has a fatigue of 19 for 90 defense. So it is better, it's more fatiguing than this leather lamella. And they have an ancient double layer mail, which has 10 fatigue and gives 70 protection. So they're going to take that. That's going to be better than these. Who else here do we really... I think maybe to try and keep... I can't give it to Heats because his fatigue is fairly low already, but Yona, our favourite little berserker here, your fatigue is actually quite good. Your armour is pretty good already, but we can go, our chain layer can go from 50 to 75 with only the addition of 1 fatigue. So let's do that. Then your plate layer can go from 35 to 85, but it's 7 extra fatigue. But I still think that's good, and you've already got a tabard on there. So there's no, so you've gone to 235, 140. You are really decked out now. You're really well protected. So, wow, that ancient cloth actually is quite protective. So I don't think we've got anyone who can use this spare mail or the padded leather. I think everybody is already using... No, you're not using padded leather yet. There we go. Fix that. You are. Yep. Okay, cool. And everyone who I want to have mail has mail of some sort. You don't want mail. You don't want mail. You don't want mail. You've got it. You don't want it. Oh, you've got it even though you don't really need it. You don't. What is your fatigue at? 58. We might take the mail off that, actually. Just to give you a little bit more fatigue. It's not... We don't expect you to be in combat very much. You've all got good... Ah, that's right. You came with that. I wasn't sure whether to make you a frontline or a back guy. I was going to give you maybe some of the spear stuff. But I really need another archer, and you're pretty good. And you can get crossbow mastery. We might keep you in that position. Okay. So we got some spare armor. We also want to... Who do I want to... Maybe for... Wild Bison, we'll just paint the shield. I like doing that. I think it looks good. A better helm for real giraffe might be nice if I could afford it. What can we buy? I don't want to spend too much more, but we could take that one. There we go. Now, there is a weaponsmith here. Actually, first let's check the marketplace to see if we're super lucky. A military cleaver. I did sort of want a two-handed cleaver, but who were we wanting to make? So you've got the Kopesh already, and that is 35 to 55 with 120 against armor and 10 fatigue versus 40 to 60 with only 90% against armor and a little bit more fatigue. I'd rather keep the Kopesh, frankly. If only there was a two-handed cleaver. So let's see what the weaponsmith has got. That's a polearm. We've also got a winged mace that I can consider giving out to somebody. But it's a lot of money. We don't have a huge amount. Although I can sell some stuff. Maybe sell a couple of these. Make a bit of dosh. Because our guy that's using the one-handed mace could upgrade to the winged mace. It's a little more effective against armor. And it's about the same. It's the same fatigue. And does just a little bit more damage. Yeah, I don't know. You're saying the military cleaver is good, but it looks to me like the Kopesh is better. Unless there is some sort of action that it can do, like the Kopesh does cleave and decapitate, unless the military cleaver does something else that doesn't, the Kopesh is more effective against armor and does 35 to 55, whereas this does, where is it? 40 to 60, so it does slightly less damage, only 5 points in minimum and maximum less, but it's way more effective against armor. So I think I'm going to keep the Kopesh for it now. I'm doing it again where I'm having problems saying the name of that silly thing. But I really do think that maybe changing out this Morning Star for the Winged Mace might be good. So I might do that. So I think what I'll do is I'll sell my Morning Star, I'll sell a Notched Blade, I'll sell my Scramasax, and I'll sell one of these hunting bows. We will take the Winged Mace, we'll swap that out, and then we'll sell this other Morning Star as well. And we're not great for money, but we're not too bad now. We've got 3 more days. 3 days, it's 400 crowns a day. That's disgusting. I don't think I need all of these quivers either. Let's sell a couple of those. Let's sell 3 of those. Oh, I didn't put that tabard on anybody either. Who doesn't have a tabard yet? You do, you do, you do, you do, you don't. Well, you do now. There we go. Yes, I think that'll do better. Okay. We're also super low on food, damn it. That's at good price. Let's get that and that as well, and some of that. And that'll get us, that's a couple of days worth of food. That'll get us to the town. Which paint set was that there that I just saw? Paint remover, yellow, green and white. No, that doesn't. I want the stuff that allows me to paint my shields. But it's not any of those. Okay, let's go to the town. G'day, con man. I'm doing good today. Yourself? Leave them be. I'm not going to steal the weapon from the funeral. Okay. Let's go and find this town that's under siege from these undead. Having your morning brew, hey? I'm having my before bed brew. Diet Cola. Anyway. Okay, so there's an undead horde here. Oh, good. No necro savants, just some geists and zombies. That's a soda stream flask. Okay. And these armored armored zombies sometimes drop some decent loot, so that's good. 14 of them, eh? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so that's 4. Oh, I don't know that Sodas. Oh, damn it! I left what's his name out of the. God, I just forgot to take him out of the reserve. Yeah, SodaStream isn't that popular over here either, but I don't mind it. You can wait. Move you up. God, all these damn plants in the way. You have a good chance to hit, and you've got a little armor, so that's good. That's the way to do it. Shoot at whatever's behind the Geist. And then if you miss, you still get the Geist. That is the way that I get rid of Geists. Take them out with the armor smash, which is guaranteed to do 10 points of health damage, even if they don't have any armor. Quick, easy. I won't say it works every time, but so far I've done that trick 2 or 3 times on Geists, and it's been good every time. Spear wall for you. There might be another Geist. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, there's not. We're all good. Switch to the pike in readiness. You're ready. Okay. Come on, who are you going to have the best chance to hit? None of them. The damn bush is in the way. I don't know. hit. Even better hit. Don't want to move you forward, so let's just continue the shield wall for the moment. Good, spear wall working well. Very good. You got nothing to do. You got nothing to do. Wear down some of that armor. Someone with a bit of armor to penetrate. Let's go with you. Good shot. It's actually tempting to move him over to there, to that blank spot. I might do it now. Well, I can't, but that's fine. Let's go with spear wall again. Someone's always going to be stupid enough to try that. Okay. Missed. Well done. Okay, seeing as I can't move him back to that spot, I'm going to move forward in support. I might move you to there. Help cover that gap. And you can shield wall. And wait. Okay. Damn it, I forgot they're going to rise again. I shouldn't have moved to there. Let's take out some armor at a distance. Very nice. Try and destroy that head. There we go. You can wait there. Brilliant. Nice one, Cap. Move up. There we go. Yeah. Any hit's a good hit. And any miss is deliberate. Yeah, that's going to attack everybody. So we might not do that. You're already screwed up, so let's get you out of there. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Spear wall in case that guy raises up. Don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll try it. Let's try decapitation. We missed both of those. Good. Very good again. I'm going to move you back to there in case those guys raise up. So you can stay there. You're going to stay there. Yeah. You can wait. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. No one took really much in the way of damage. Tiny little bit on these two guys. We got A level. And we got some more decent loot, which we'll probably use some of it and probably scrap the rest by the looks of it. Let's get our level out of the way. Who was it? Willibald. Yeah, you're one of the guys that I don't know what to do with, because ultimately with all of these perks you would be really good with a spear wall. You'd be really good as a spear wall guy, and I've actually thought about that. I played around with a build this morning using a random team, and the guys, I picked the random party, which can give you 1 to 6, and I think I had like 4 in the party, and 3 of them had spear abilities, and I went, ooh, I could make an entire party, well, not an entire party, but you know, a proper melee frontline spear wall where everybody had a spear and a shield, and they would just do spear wall all the time, and anyone who charged against it would just get, you know, poked, thrust down, however you want to put it. And so this guy could work really good with a spear wall. He's got the Warfork, which has a 2 range, but the problem is the spear wall doesn't work over that range. It only works directly in front of you. His range skill is good enough. I think if I go to level up, yeah, I'm going to get 3 points in that. So it's good enough that eventually it's going to be okay. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be okay. But he doesn't really have a lot of skills to support that. He's got a couple of skills that I recognize here and there that look like they're to do with crossbows. So this one and this one. But like, there's nothing in this level that is specifically crossbow. So I'm probably going to pick fast adaptation, because I like that one for when they miss. And we'll just keep making him a crossbow guy, but he'll just be, you know, adaptable enough that if he has to go to melee, he can pull out the Warfork and go to town, because he's got a pretty good melee skill there. He should be in the front line, quite frankly. Let's have a look at gear and just make sure, like, that spear's a little bit done, that's a little bit done. I don't think anyone's armor should be too badly. A little bit on that shield. Let's get you back in the front line again, so I don't feel like an idiot. Okay, the Humbert's armor is the worst of the armor. He's taken a little bit of a hit. So his chain's a bit messed up. His padded leather is all gone. But what we can do is we can camp right here in front of the walls. And if we go into the repair tent, and if we make sure his armor is the first thing repaired, let's make sure. Why is that worth $1 million? I don't get that. I want to make sure that armor. I didn't do that right. armor and shields are the most important things to repair, because that's what keeps us alive. That we got in the battle, so I'm not going to bother repairing that helm just yet. It will need to be repaired eventually, and we'll put all of those on the repair list, but the most important thing is repairing that. So let's come back out. What have we got? We've got 4 hunters, 2 gatherers, 1 fletcher, no one training, which maybe... So maybe we need to put the new guys training. So let's see. Put you in training. Who else was new? It was one of... You're fairly new, so we'll put you into train. You're new, so we'll put you into train. And I like sometimes to put like the captain or someone else in there. I don't know whether it affects whether if you have high level ones in there it helps to train the low levels, but I like to throw a high level one in with the low level guys when I put the training in, just in case that is a mechanic. Level 8, level 2, you can go into train as well. So what does that leave us? We've got 2 people scout patrolling, that's good. We've got, there should be more than 3 training. The captain, you and you. I thought I put you into train because you were low level. There we go. 4 training, no one resting, 1 healing, and the only person who needs, there's no one who actually needs healing, although you and you have a little bit of health, but there's no wounds that need addressing. We got 1 making ammo, but we're good for ammo. We are salvaging. Let's set some items to be salvaged. I think that's a good idea. So first of all, let's salvage a couple of those. I'm not going to salvage that because that's actually quite good. I don't think it's salvaging anything that's set to be repaired either, because all of those other items that we just got in battle are currently being salvaged. But we're actually doing good for tools, so let's just leave it at that. And let's camp for a little bit. So if we stop there, let's go back to the camp for a sec, and let's just have a look now at whose armor was it? That it was your armor that was banged up. It's all repaired, so that's good. I think that was a good rest all round. Let's leave the camp. Let's go to here and finish. So we need to prepare for the coming onslaught. We're not going to hire anybody. We are going to have a drink to keep everyone's morale up. I don't think there's anything we're going to need in town, and they don't have anything that's really all that great anyway. We are really low on funds though, so you know what? I think I'm going to sell some of those just to make some cash back. We're going to keep that one though, because that kettle hat is pretty good. We might sell that and a couple of those. There we go. Is there anyone else that I want to give bandages to? So I know I've got bandages on some of my guys in the front line. I probably should have it on more of them. So let's give you a bandage and you a bandage. Because you've got one, you guys don't. I know I got select guys in the back line. No, I thought I had select guys in the back line. It's only the captain and that guy. Okay. Was there any more bandages here? There was 2 more. Let's buy those and give them to one of them to you, and say one of them to you in the back line. Here we go. Right, let's wait for the undead to come. Let's have the ones outside. How many more waves are we going to get here? There is a necro savant in this group, but we're backed up by militia, and the rest are legionaries, which, you know, shouldn't be too bad. It's just the savant that we've got to be careful of. We want to kill him ASAP, which we have had a decent amount of luck with in the previous battles, so... Yes, I know you're back there. Just hold your horses. Don't hiss at me like that. I'll take my move when I'm ready to take my move, and not beforehand. There he is. You can wait there. You can move to there. I've actually just been waiting on most of my guys rather than skipping their turn, just in case the savant lands in the front rank here. And I need to do something about it. See what they're going to do. Not that they have a coherent plan. I don't know if I can pause you a second time. I feel like I've already paused you, but anyway, we'll try that now. Where is he going? He's going there. This is really good. Okay. So, bows to wear down some armor, except on that guy. We want to kill him. You don't have a shot on him, so that's fine. See if you can knock back. Fighting at night. I think some of these guys are just terrible. Oops. Sorry, militia guy. You're in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Wait there. Oh, I should have shield walled. Actually, it was I'm not justifying it, but it was a kindness that I killed that guy because the Necro Savant wasn't able to feed on him and heal himself. So, welcome back, Yona. Spear wall for you. You can't do anything this round. Tempted to move you forward and attack. I think I will, actually. Damn it. Shield wall. Actually, it's tempting to step forward with you and then do a big swipe. Now, there we go. Not a huge hit, but I can do it from a distance, so... Yeah, we knew that was happening. Okay. Oh, did I not reload last time? 8% chance to hit 5%. Yeah, let's advance, I think. They've got a pretty steady light at the moment. If we stop them from advancing too much. Very nice hit there. Gotta like that. Let's move you up in support and shield wall. You can do a nice hit on the Savant there. That is really good. That was his 9 lives triggering, I think. Hopefully we can kill him in a minute. Let's move you to there. Actually, no. Let's move you to there. And then bring you to there in support. Very good. You can get to there and still attack, but the numbers weren't with us for once. The random numbers were just, not screw you, you're not going to get it. Okay, we're going to move. Oh, damn it, I can't do it. Because if I switch to that and then still move to there, I don't have a shot. Going to... wait, damn it. What about you? Do you have a shot? You do. Yes! Okay, reload. Now we can have fun with these guys. You're going to wait here for that pikeman to die, and then you're going to move forward and take his spot. And I did it again. I paused when I didn't mean to. Or skipped a turn, whatever. What is it called? End turn. Yeah, move you up there, and let's wreck some shield. There we go. Okay, you can move up. Okay, back to our bow, and let's move forward so that we can take some quick shots later. Okay, who are we going to go for? This one. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Make sure everyone's happy. And then move forward in support. Very good. Move up. Talk about suicidal militia. Disappointing there. There we go. Let's get you... Sort of want to put you there, but that stops Zalance from getting back into the fight. Move you up in support. Really can't get you into a good position. Let's just wait. What were we thinking? We were trying to take down shields. So let's do that. There we go. And then try and take down his. You can move down to there, maybe. I'd love to do a... Oh, no, you don't really have a big smash. I'm not going to have a good shot at any of these guys. Damn it. Okay. You can move into that gap now. And help with him. Wait for you. Okay, that's sort of good. Because that means I can move into that spot there. Not that I've got anyone to attack, but we can fill that up. Good hit. Nice hit again. Slowly working our way through the armor. Slingers aren't doing much. I don't know who it was who convinced me to put a slinger in my party, but they're really not doing much against these guys with heavy armor. Very rarely am I getting a head hit to do any sort of daze, but then I don't think you can actually daze the zombies. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Could move you back to... No, I can't move you back to there. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Okay, thank you. Take that shield out. You're doing a very good job at that. To people who wait back there. Wasn't any of my guys. That's good. Okay. Move you forward. I don't think you've got a shot at anyone really. No. Nice. I was just about to go in there, but I'll go there instead. And then we'll get that guy from behind. And then you can move to there. You've got no one to attack, so you can wait. Very good. Go. Get you up there. Occasionally the slinger does a little bit of armor damage, but not much. Yeah, the RNG gods seem to like my sacrifice of some of the militiamen, and since then they've... I think after I shot that militiaman in the back with the crossbow bolt by mistake, I think that sort of turned the RNG gods back to our favour. Maybe I should be doing a Davcol mission instead, because everything's going a little bit better at the moment. You can stay there, you can stay there. We've almost got this done. Let's move up to there. There we go. Spoke too soon, but then I was hoping that we'd be able to kill that guy before any more rose. So it's also why I didn't want to move the guys out of position too much, because I was hopeful... Can't get him from there. I was hopeful we could finish this before any more rows. Go. We can just finish this guy now. Come on. Okay. Damn it. Don't think any more should be raising up. I think most of them have been killed enough now that they're not going to raise again. So if we can just batter this guy down. I didn't want to move anyone else up. I wanted to keep them just in case something else rose up. But nothing is raising up, so... There we go. Some more equipment to junk, although I think a couple of these helms are worth keeping. This one and this one. Any of these 130s I think are worth keeping, but those ones are definitely worth getting rid of, and those we're all going to get rid of. Well, that's another Kopesh. I might give that to the other guy that I wanted to have cleavers. It's the only decent ancient weapon in the game, in my opinion. Although I do want him to have a two-handed Kopesh, but... Oh, you're definitely having fun. There's no doubt about that. Okay, we need to have another look at our equipment and see if there's anything we can do. So we've got a couple of levels. Let's do that first. Okay, you got your 7th tier level, Schneitzer. So we got... No... Killing Frenzy. It definitely sounds like we will probably take that because he is using axe. Close combat archer, fearsome, tenacious, inspiration. Yeah, we'll take that. Killing Frenzy. Um... 89 kills in 81 battles. G'day, No Skill. It's doing good, although I can't remember if I had you in this party, but if I did, I think you died. I don't remember seeing your name recently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you died in either yesterday's stream or the one before. That's right, to a hex, yeah. Okay, I did that for Schneitzer. I took the perk, I didn't take the skills. I think I'm going to bump Resolve. I've been leaving that off a little bit, and I need to improve that for some of our guys. Who is the top fragger? I don't know, is there a quick way to see who's the top of the list, or do I have to just go to everybody and look at it? 17, 32... 89, 40, 73, 19, 8, 18, 26. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Yona. 5, 51, 53, 1, 63, 13, 2, 43, 14, 7, and 1. But did any of our dead guys have... yes, Conductive had 81 kills in 67 missions. Sorry, what am I doing? Is 81 more than what you had, Yona? No. So, Yona, you're doing the best so far, 89 kills. Okay, level up. We want flail or two-handed perks, really. Throwing group bow. Although, do I want to go two-handed flail or do I want to go two-handed something else? Really? That's right, I'm only using the two-handed flail because that's what he came with. He is not going to be a flail boy because he doesn't have flail here. I may go with two-handed axe if I can find one. I might just leave him for a moment. Let's just do a quick scan of equipment and make sure nobody's armor is in super bad shape. Heats, your armor is down a little bit. And I don't know if we've got anything... Oh, yeah, we might be able to repair this. No, we don't have anything... don't have plate or anything that we can chuck over the top of what you got, except for a leather jacket. But frankly, the leather jacket at the moment is going to do more protection than what you've got. Unless there's an armourer in town. Let's just... I can't remember... There's not an armourer in town. Okay. So they won't be able to repair anything for us. Let's come out. Let's go back in here real quick. Because it's tempting to put that back on and just camp for a bit and try and repair stuff. Your armor's great. Good. Good. Yeah. Most of the armor is in good condition. That's what I expected. Let's see now. We're okay for ammo. We're not too bad for tools. I did want to give you... was it you that I wanted to give the cleaver? I think it was. What level are you? Only 2. So the advantage of keeping him with the sword is it has a 10% chance to hit. But if I give him the cleaver, he can do decapitate, and it does bleed, and I like that. So... what about this ancient sword? 38 to 43. They're actually better than the short sword, those ancient swords. Who else has got a... it's not better than this, though. 40 to 45, 20 to 80. 38 to 43. 20 to 80, and match fatigue 6. So those ancient swords aren't bad either. I could certainly equip a group of guys with those, but I think 25 to 35, 35 to... I think I'm going to give him that Kopesh anyway. And you really weren't destined to have that, were you? So what can we do? What can we do? You know what? I wish I had another Kopesh right now. I really do. Because I'd give you one as well. Let's give you an ancient sword and a shield. Because your armor is... no, your armor isn't a little beat up. We could swap your armor out for someone whose is a little beat up. But yours is still better than that. Okay. Perks. So what we got? We got onslaught, we got smash shields, we got quick hands, we got bullseye, we got feint, smackdown, backstabber, composure. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm going to take steel brow. Of course I'm going to take steel brow if it's there. You got plenty of hit points at the moment. Let's do melee defense. There we go. We'll make a decision later as to what weapon we're going to give you, but if I'm going to go two-handed with you as well, I'm thinking I'd like a couple of two-handed cleaver guys, just because I love the bleed. But I don't know. Yeah, we've got a few that aren't named yet. We've got Humbert, who's not named. We've got... no, that El Rami is a follower. We got Eberald, who's rocking a great big... he is an apprentice who's rocking this great big crossbow. We've got Hilaria, the slinger. She's not named yet. We've got Willibald, the militiaman, who's using a crossbow. He's not yet named yet. We've got Julianne, another archer, not named yet. We've got Halstein, the caravan hand, rocking the polearm, who's not named yet, and Ludolf, the miner. Can you be Humboldt? You certainly can. This is the one, Humboldt. Just double checking before I do it. Yep, cool. No worries. We can do that. Ooh. Yeah, there's a big difference between no skill and no shill. I'm sure you don't shill either, but yeah. You're a follower, aren't you? Yes, I think that means follower, doesn't it? No? Yes, you're definitely a follower. There we go. It's getting to the point where I can't remember who is and isn't a follower anymore. And that's a good thing, because that means I've got a few followers. So we wanted to go into the camp now, and in here we want to decide what items we are going to salvage. Yep, we can salvage those. Let's also salvage the... oh god, I can't remember which ones it is now. I think it's those ones. Oh, look, I'm never going to use them. Let's just salvage all of the ancient helms and all of the ancient shields. That sword... oh, there's another cleaver there. It's not very good, though. But it's not terrible. I won't salvage that. Let's salvage those. I think I am going to swap that. So I gave you an ancient sword, but technically that is a one-handed cleaver. It's not quite as good as the others, but it does decapitate and it does bleed. So I think we'll do that. And then we will come back in and we will also put that into the scrap pile. There we go. And then we want to come into the repair tent and make sure armor is being repaired first. Followed by that, followed by that, that. Whoops. That, and that. And then, oh god, there's armor everywhere. I keep missing it all. That and that. Let's put that shield there and do that there. Weapons do need... which were any weapons that are in really bad shape? Frankly, no. Like, I don't think, 73% is that terrible. Or 70%. Although I do recall from the last wave of this that we did at the other city that this slinger, she went through... she almost broke her sling. That's how bad it got. But I don't know if that's the one she's using or not. We've only got one slinger in the party, so why do we have two broken slings? Don't know. But we also need to put those in to be repaired as well. And actually, one of those, both of those is actually pretty bad. So out of all the weapons that need... that didn't keep the order that I wanted. Let's put that there, and then let's put these two weapons there, and then those helmets. That'll do. Right. Leave camp. Let's see what we can get done before the second wave of attacks. Okay, defend the town. Let's get out of that. What are we up to? A few necro savants. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a 30-second break before we do this, just because I think this battle is going to be big, and I don't want to take a break in the middle of it. So, be right back. Okay, we're back. Make sure I didn't have anyone in reserve. I didn't think so, but yep, we're all looking good. I think some... Oh, I didn't realise you had an injury. Injured kneecap. But your health is back to good, so you're going to be slow to move, I think, for a couple of days, but I think we need you in this battle, so we're going to keep you there. Armour is looking good. Armour's looking mostly good. Equipment's looking good. G'day, Opsons. I'm doing good, thanks. I hope you are as well. We're just fighting more undead hordes. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. There might be one hidden there. Hopefully there's only 2 Necro Savants. We will see. You can pause. I'm thinking about changing her from a slinger to a crossbowman or something, because the slings just are not doing enough damage. I didn't actually deliberately kill the militia. It just was a happy accident. I was shooting at the Necro Savant, missed it, and hit the militia instead, and he died. And it just turned out that I could say, well, oh, that means that the Necro Savant can't feed on him. So it's a happy accident. Well, I don't know that it's going to be the permanent strategy to deny them lifesteal, but it worked out in this case. Where are you going? Where are you going? Is that what you're doing? No, you're going to there. Beautiful. Because you're at half health and you landed right in front of a cleaver boy. Oh, you poor, poor fool. So first of all, I'm going to try filling you full of arrows. Switch you over. This is the other... no, the mage is dead, unfortunately. Yes, we did start with a mage. The mage got hexed as well. And I didn't notice. So the battle that lost... who was it? Conductive to... So the Holy Crusader, he died to a hex. But before that, the mage died because the mage got hexed and I didn't notice, and someone killed the hex that had hexed the mage. switch to your Warfork, and you can't attack this round. Yeah, this sling is useless. Damn it, he's moving. If he had have stayed there, I've found that the decapitate ability of a cleaver is really good against a Necro Savant who hasn't fed yet, because you do damage proportional to how much health they've already lost. So that actually works out really well on a Necro Savant that hasn't fed. And I was hoping I'd get a chance to hit him before he moved, but they seem to have really high initiative and move really early. I forgot about that. I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to pause pretty well everyone. No. Damn it, I was hoping that would kill. I almost didn't take that shot against him, and I was going to go against him instead, but I realised if I can kill this one, it is probably better. But in this case, I'm going to injure him as much as I can. Wait, see what happens. You... No, wrong one. You can kill that Savant for us. That was very nice. How about you just remove a bit of his armor from a distance while you're waiting for him to close? Wait. I must have forgotten to put her on spear wall. Damn it. Feels like a very wasted opportunity. Yeah, wait, because these ones might move in. You can destroy him though, and then wait. You might get another shot. Remove some shields. That's your job for the next few things, and just try and remove helmets is your job. Okay. Let's move you to there, and then wait. Very good, very good. Full front line coverage. Now let's start decimating them. Actually, no, we want to annihilate them, because decimate only means technically means remove 10% of them. We want to remove 100% of them. So we will annihilate them instead. Oh, that's not fair. How did he... That's a 65 hit on Conman. Like, his armor wasn't even... His armor was pristine. Hit him in the head. It must have been a crit. Sorry, Conman. If you're there... And then we miss with the pole arm. You can't get him, but you're going to step back. And you're going to try and shank him in the guts. Okay, back to here. And then you're going to attacking as well. Yeah, sorry. Oh, is he not dead? No, it says Conman was slain here. Doesn't look like I can go back far enough to see. Conman. Oh, it does say has struck down. You might still be alive. It is strange that it says in that square, it says Conman 1986 subscriber was slain here. So I don't know. Well, they don't always drop things, so there's no list of anything being dropped. We will see. We've got to kill that other guy first, though. How are you doing? Yeah, you're not doing too bad. Who do we want? We want to get rid of this guy first. I'm trying where possible to get some of my guys to sort of work together to try and batter down one opponent at the same time to make it a little bit easier. Who's injured? This one is. So let's finish that. And then take that. You can wait. Damn it, you can't be decapitated. That's alright. Armor's doing its job. That's what it's there for. Okay. Nice head hit. And he's down as well. Okay, where's he going this time? Out over there to kill that guy. Or at least to injure that guy. Okay, we're in another situation where our archers may have to sacrifice this militia guy to kill this necro-savant. Actually, none of these undead are going to raise up. Let's get out there, although he's just going to zip away again. Good hit. Mostly armor, but that's okay. Get you back into position. You can switch back to your crossbow, but we'll wait this round and not shoot. You can go back to your bow and help out with him. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually regretting moving options forward now that I think about it. Not that it's a big problem right now. I mean, we've got most of the, we're handling the Legionnaires just fine at the moment. We're not having an issue with them. We're soaking up any damage. Our armor is keeping us reasonably safe. I mean, we are going to have to try and repair it as much as possible between battles, but we're doing okay with that. The main thing is controlling this savant now, and I feel moving too far apart. If he goes because he'll move first next turn. If he moves back over here, then it's a waste to have moved options. Keeping my line together, if he wants to flitter around and kill the militia, fine. I mean, it heals him, but I need to keep my guys together so they can be a little bit better protected. Although if he goes back to some of these archers and does those crit head hits like he just did before, we're going to lose a few more of them, and I don't like that, but there's not a lot I can do about it. What I can do, though, no, it's not worth moving you because you don't have enough to do a shot in this turn, so there's no sense moving my guys in position to attack the Savant unless they can actually make a hit that turn. Otherwise, it's an absolute waste. Okay, that's not good. He needs help up the top there, but everyone else is doing good. See, and he's going to kill him. No, not quite. Let's move you to there. You can help with that guy next turn. You're not going to be able to do anything because you're not going to be able to get in a position. You're okay. Why did I just skip you? You could have actually done something. Let's move to there. Good hit. Are you bleeding? You are. Okay. I don't think you've got a bandage, so I'm going to have to see if there's someone close by who does and see if we can bandage you up. Although, I don't like your chances of surviving with those two guys around you, but well done, Eberald. You don't have a bandage. You can't hit anyone reliably from there, although I could probably move you to there, but you wouldn't have a shot, so what's the point? It's good. Okay. Going to get you up to there. It's not ideal because you don't have a shot this round, but if he flits away, I can at least move forward and attack him. You don't have a bandage on you either, do you? No. Could try and move you around there or even over there, but I don't think it's worth it, so let's just wait. Okay, your job is to smash shields. Get down there and do it. You can't get to him to bandage him quickly enough, so that's not going to help. You do have a bandage, but you also can't get into range quickly enough because of that stupid militiaman. And you can't do... I'm going to move you to there. You can't attack this round, but he could at least hit that guy's armor next round. I think these three guys can concentrate on him. These three guys will concentrate on him now. So... you can move around to there and do that. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That's two guys we've lost this battle. Not terrible, but not quite what I wanted. Let's move you to there. Actually, that was a bad move. The Savant's going to move back here. I know he is, and I've got no good melee guys around to support. So I shouldn't have moved. Oh, was that options? I think it was. Yep. Thankfully he missed. Okay. Let's help break down that armor a bit. You can move to there. And he's almost dead. Disappointing. Also disappointing, but let's wail on this guy now. How about you move to there and miss? We'll get you in helping there. Is there anyone else that can help over here? Not yet. Reload. Good. That just shattered the rest of his armor, so that's good. Let's get rid of that shield. No, I'm not going to attack with him because I want the axe guy to come in and just help take out his shield. So you can get to there and you have a swing. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, so you're a little bit... Twisty's a little bit scared there. But it's not a big deal because that one's dead. You're out of ammo. Not anymore. You're useless. You can wait. Let's move you up to there, and then maybe next round we'll do what's the name, and buff up the morale a little bit, or the resolve as it's called. There we go. What's on the ground there? Ooh, another Kopesh. Wahey. No, you can wait. Now. There we go. Shields are all gone. Can we put you around there? You can't attack this round, but that's alright. Because that's the end of it. Hey, Conman did survive. There you go. He's going to be out of the next battle, that's for sure. But he survived. Ludolf did not, though. And for loot, 2 more Kopeshes. Very nice. I'm loving those Kopeshes. Oh, some more ancient breastplate. Very nice. Some more ancient cloth. And ancient plate harness on ancient double mail. That's 200 armor. I think we're definitely going to be swapping some of that out after that battle. Okay, so yeah, wow, you're pretty beat up. So let's put you into reserve. I think you're actually not too bad, no skill. Shows you're a little bit banged up there, but that injured knee will do fine. Your armor's looking good. Let's just go through everybody. We've got a level here. Let's get that out of the way. Double strike, heightened reflexes, thrustmaster, staff pins. So that does thrust. Oh, so that's no good. Staff spin, favourite enemy bandit, stalwart, skillful stacking, second wind, berserk, lithe. We're giving you berserk. Twisty. And then we'll do that. We'll get some more hit points and we'll do that. There we go. Your armor's a little banged up. So anything we can do to help that? Well, let's probably look at everybody else's armor as well, although it's probably just easier just to swap that out for the moment. That makes things a little bit better. Your armor's pristine. Actually, I did say it was probably better not to take that. See if we can do repairs first before the next round. That probably is the better way to do things. So we'll do that first, actually. Anybody? Yeah, Heats is going to have to sit out, I think. I'll put him into reserve for the moment. We might move no skill up there. Eberald, let's give you resilient, rotation, taunt, relentless, steadfast, or brawny. Let's do rotation. You are in the back row. That might be useful. Bump that. I don't know that I need to give you a hell of a lot more hit points, but I think I will. Probably need to bump resolve on you at some point. Get that going a bit higher. Yeah, we weren't sure what we we're going to do with you, but I think we'll take Steel Brow there. Just to give you a bit more head protection, because we know that you're getting... Those backline guys are getting hit pretty bad. Okay, so that's you. That's all the levels. Okay. What about you? See, we've given you Sling Mastery and you just crap with it. Like, seriously. I really wish I hadn't given you... I really wish I hadn't taken you. Like, you're not doing much use at all in this situation. That is 200 armor, that set, and that breastplate would be good too. But first of all, let's camp again, and let's look at a few things. We need to heal. That's going to take 24 hours to fix. I wish I could do those in order. That's not sounding good, options. Not sounding good at all. Repair tent. Sorry, let's go into the workshop here. What are we going to break down? We've got even more stuff that we can break down here. So let's take those definitely, and that, and that. And all of these shields can be broken down. And all of those helms. And then repair-wise, I might need to put more people on repairing by the looks of it. Let's see if we can get this armor up into the first thing to be repaired. Then helms. Then shields. And are there any weapons that are in really bad condition? Again, I'm fairly happy with those weapons. And I've got some spare stuff over here that I can swap out. I'm not going to bother repairing these yet. I might take a couple of the guys that are stripping down equipment and put them onto repairs instead. Let's do 4 and 3. I think that's probably good. I sort of feel like I could use more help with the injured too, quite frankly, and do a little less hunting. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's camp with that, see how long we can go and what we can get done before the next group turns up. Damn it, they've turned up already. We managed to repair 4 bits of equipment. Let's see what we can do. You're looking fine. 67%. So that leather stuff. But you haven't been getting attacked too much. Having said that, I'm sure that now you're going to get attacked. And, you know, it's going to be terrible. So what we might do is just swap out your wrecked padded leather for a leather jacket. You're fine. Cloak is gone. Tabard is gone. Breastplate is fine though, and chain is fine. Not touching it. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And you're fine. Great. I think most of our guys are satisfactory as far as armor goes. It was just the guys that we're not including, although I could put you back in. Your health. Why is your health so low? Is it the deep abdominal cut that's causing 25% less hit points and 25% max fatigue, and then you've got a weakened heart, which is a permanent injury? I'm sorry, Heats. You're going in the reserve permanently. You're going to have to. You permanently have 30% less hit points. You're just not going to survive. I'm going to have to hire someone else to become another frontline guy. I'm not going to strip this gear off just yet, but and there's no way I'm putting Conman back in. His hit points are still incredibly low, but you've also permanently got a weakened heart. So Conman, you might be staying in the back line too. You might end up becoming our camp cook. I don't know. So, yeah. Okay. I think we're about as ready for this battle as we can be. Although I'm going to give you a Kopesh rather than that Falx or whatever it's called, because the Kopesh is a little better. So let's stay there. That needs to be repaired anyway, so that'll happen naturally, automatically, whatever. Actually, we will recycle that. Okay. No sign of any... great. No sign of any Neo-Savants. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand both those thoughts. Fire him after the mission, or backline spear or pole arm. The problem, I don't like to fire anybody. I like to give everybody a chance, even if I do just keep them permanently in the back line and they do things like just helping out in the camp. It does mean, though, that if we get ambushed, they're going to be there and have to fight, so I have to keep some equipment on them. Wow, I haven't seen these guys before. Those, they look like pole arms, so we're going to have to be careful about those guys. So yeah, I do like the thought of keeping them in camp. And I could probably combine the both. I could give them spears or pole arms, keep them in the... Yeah, they're able to carry gear, so they're extra inventory space. And they're able to stay in camp. And slap some spare armor on them. Can be swapped out as needed, things like that. But just keep them out of the back. Keep them permanently in reserve and see how we go. So I am definitely considering that. There is no doubt about it. Pause this guy. Actually, we're going to just... They're not going to get to us this round, so let's just... Anyone in the front line can just wait. And we'll pause you. Pause. And turn. Pause. Is it wrong to shoot militia to grab their armor? I'm asking for a friend. I wouldn't do it. I'm just curious. Because those guys have both got some padded leather, which I could keep in reserve, and so does he. They don't, none of the other ones have anything decent, but... I shouldn't have paused you. You can't farm allies? Ah, well. Why did I do that? So yeah, I'm going to try and take out some of these polearm guys if I can. If I miss and hit guys in the front, well, no big loss. As I always say, any hit's a good hit. Okay. Shield wall. We're going to hold our ground, let them come to us. And then we have an idiot who does something like that. Ouch, options. 15 orc young, 13 orc warriors, 3 champions and 7 berserkers. I really don't want to be up around that. Well, I do want to be up around that point eventually, but yeah, that's... That's gotta hurt. some armor. No, I fought a, well, I don't know about champion. It depends on what you mean by, I haven't fought orc champions. I fought a bandit leader. Actually, I think I fought a couple of bandit leaders. But I don't know if that's quite if it's quite in the same category. Okay. So, this is a different category of fight right now because there's no Necro Savant to keep me tied down. I'm seriously considering trying to bring these flanks in and get around behind these pikemen. Move you to there. You can sort of help with them, but also help with that. Although you are going to be vulnerable to hits from that guy, but hopefully we'll be able to handle it. Yeah, get in there. I know you're vulnerable to that guy, but... That militia man's not going to last much longer. Okay. Shield destruction, please. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a militia. Good, that's not me. That sounded like me. No, it was the militia veteran again. Good. There we go. And then you can move up and start shooting at him. we're teaming up to take that guy out ASAP. Damn it. You're going to get in trouble staying there. Let's move you back to there, unfortunately, because those two are going to come for you and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Was a good hit. Worthwhile trying to hit these guys. Probably is, because if I can hit one of them I can knock them back. Potentially isolate them. No, I've got to move too far. I'm going to hold my position there. That's shield wall. Damn it. All I can do is move around this way. Oh no, I can move into there. There we go. Knew that was going to happen. Okay, so your shield's down. Let's get rid of your shield. Yeah, I knew it was dangerous to stay there, but felt I had to. Okay. Okay, we've broken down all the shields here, so who was that just died? Ouch. Yeah, I gotta move him back. He's just gonna get minced meat there. Man, I love that decapitate when it works. Move forward. Let's keep the pressure on them. Move up so that we can stab at the guys there. Pike v Pike. You can go to there. Okay. You move back a step and we'll wait so that you catch your breath. Wonderful. Might move you to there so that you can help with these guys. Let's get up in there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that one was there. There you go. You can reload, but I need you to get to a better position. So how about you move to there and we'll take a shot next round. Right. Oh, damn it, you missed. Okay, now it's safe to start moving you around to the back there. Look, you're not slinging anymore. You're useless. If there is any character that I'm going to dismiss, it will be you. Maybe it's just against these guys the slinger is no good. But she's just terrible. And our side link is not doing too good there. I'd love to move you to, say, there. Can't attack this round, but you might be able to do something good next round. You can get up in there. Oh, that worked well. Because that wasn't us, was it? That wasn't one of us. Don't think so. Oh, it was side link. I forgot to look up there. Ah, side link. Damn it. Thought it sounded like one of us going down. And then move up to there so you can help with that guy. Oh. Again, I have this habit of having the cursor right over the guy whose turn it is, and I sit there and go, whose turn is it? Why can't I not see what's going on? Oh, and then I did the damn thing again where I effed. You're not going to do anything. Yeah, you're not going to do anything. Yeah, finish him. Help with him. People up here to help this guy. Maybe not. Oh, gee, thanks. I told you once already, you militia guys, if you shoot me in the back, you're in big trouble. And what do? Shoot me in the back. You can wait there, you can wait. You can get up in there and miss. Wait, wait, wait. There we go. Oh, damn it, we did lose someone in the end. Side link, sorry. Doing my best here. We've got a few levels. Got a lot more good loot. We can come back here and get our pay. Thinking about going into this town first, though. Okay, let's get our levels, and then we've got to work out what we're going to do. I've got to work out what I'm going to do with these three, and whether who we're going to hire to replace who. So, El Ramy. Let's give you Dagger, Polearm, Vicious, Calm, Large, Martyr, Organised, Agile. No, it's no sense. So, Second Wind, Clarity, Berserk. We're going to have everybody going Berserk soon. Can have that. And that. Okay. This is the last point I can take, so I've got to take +6 here so that I can add more people to the platoon. That's pretty much a given. Take hit there. I want resolve and a melee, I think. Giraffe. Reach advantage. And then we'll take that. Take that, and we'll take that. Very good. Now, I am just not happy with you. Like, seriously not happy with you. That ancient bladed pike actually looks pretty good as far as pikes go. Oh, well, that's good. I get another thing with a cap. That's fine. Yeah, I am definitely considering spending some time to get the group back into shape. I'm just trying to decide what to do with them. Like, I'm not happy with her at all. She's just the sling is just not like, it's only 50% effective against armor. It doesn't have much range. It's not doing much damage. I feel like I'm wasting her in the party. I'd rather have another archer or crossbow than have her. So I'm considering dismissing her. So I want to take everything off her for the moment and maybe just chuck, I don't know. There's no gear on her that I want to chuck on her. So I'll mark her as reserve right now. Now, the fact that Conman has a permanent injury does suggest that I keep him... Why does that still have those there? Does suggest that I keep him out of combat. I like everybody's suggestions about putting some armor on him, and I'm actually considering like some of this ancient stuff and maybe giving like one of these ancient pikes. I wanted to compare these to, say, this pike. So this pike does 60 to 80, 30 and 100% with 5% chance to hit the head and 14. This does 55 to 80, 30, 125. Maximum fatigue is 14. That is a better pike all round. So I might even swap 40 to 70. Yeah, I might swap that pike. So yeah, I'm considering leaving you back there just with that gear on as spare gear. And then, yeah, I will have you doing stuff in the background. Which is, you know, you got to a really high level and you're a damn good archer, but... Well, look, no. Now that I think about it, let's not be hasty with you, because you are a good archer. You're a very good archer. The lack of health might not be such a problem. Let's get you healed up first and see how we go. But Heats is a different story because he's frontline. Well, we could respec him as a crossbow. I have a spare crossbow. So if I respec Heats as a crossbowman, so let's say we give that and we just take the chain off that. Take that away. You can even keep the dog. Let's give you that male coif because it doesn't do that as a problem. We'll give you one of those as a backup weapon. Let's see how you do as a crossbowman. And we could probably... Do we have any spare archers? Hunter's hats? No, we don't. Okay. So that's the only... Like, this girl is the only one that we definitely want to get. But I'll keep these two guys in reserve for the moment. For right now, Synthoris needs to be in the reserve because he's pretty banged up. Giraffe is fine. He doesn't need to go into the reserves. He'll be healthy in a day. Same with you. Same with you. You'll all be good. We do need to look at those wounds and get them fixed up. And then I need to look at all this gear and make some decisions about what I'm going to do with it all. Whether I'm going to scrap a lot of it, whether I'm going to keep some of it as backups. I'm really liking the cleavers a lot. So I'm considering keeping a lot of those. Any kopeshes that I find. These helms aren't bad. But I think normal helms have a little bit less fatigue for the same protection. So I'm probably just going to scrap all of those. But the ancient breastplates... Well, yeah, they have a lot of fatigue as well. That's the problem. I'm thinking I'm better off selling them. See what they're worth. The ancient cloth, though, is 30. Like, if I was to keep anyone in the back line, giving them some of this ancient armor is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I definitely want to keep some sets. Like, I've got lots of stuff here that I can make up a few sets. Like, that's one set there. I just need some chain on that. So let's put that over there. That's your good set. Like, this set here just needs to be repaired. That's got everything in it. So that's one good set of armor there. That one there doesn't have chain with it. And it doesn't have a tabard, but that's not a problem. I can get tabards later. So that's a second good set of armor. I can then build another set from that without a cloak. So that's like 3 sets of good armor. We've got that. This is where it's a case of starting to look at, do I put some of this ancient stuff with it? What do we got there? We got that and that. We got that and that. So if I swap that out, fatigue of 10 for 70, fatigue of 7 for 50, fatigue of 8 for 50. Some of that ancient chain actually looks like it's almost worth using. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making up armor sets to I might leave this set as it is. So that's like, that needs plate. I could just chuck a leather jacket on it, but that's not a full set. But then if I take some of this ancient cloth, which isn't, oh no, let's do this. Let's grab that. Let's grab the ancient double layer mail, followed by the ancient breastplate. See, that's 215 armor right there. That's actually a pretty good set. If I take this, more double layer mail, another plate harness, it's another 225. It's a little bit heavy on fatigue, but it's a good set of heavy armor that I can use. I don't know if I want to mix and match ancient and normal armor though, for my just for my sets that I keep. But what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's six sets of armor. That, you know, okay, none of those guys have cloaks. That one doesn't have plate. I've got a spare chain shirt in case I need it. I've got a spare ancient plate harness in case I need it. I might sell all of these ancient cloths. I mean, they are semi-decent, but they're not as good as a gambeson. And then I think I'm just going to get rid of all of these helms. I'll just stick with normal helms. I don't have a lot of them, but I don't see there being a huge advantage. And I'm getting rid of all of the ancient shields. I should actually compare the tower shield. I think the tower shield is 16 and these are 20 fatigue. And I think the tower shield has a lot more durability to it as well, the normal tower shield rather than the ancient. These swords aren't half bad either, but I don't need to keep that many of them. So yeah, I think we'll do that. And we'll see if we can hire a couple of new guys in town. How are we doing for tools and supplies and stuff? Let's just move to here. Well, 5 useless members right now, but all but one of those is going to heal up. So if we go into camp now, we want to make sure that we're healing up all of these wounds. We need more people, I think, because that's more than we can handle in the... Oh no, that's more medicine than we can handle, maybe. Let's get... Damn it. She's repairing at the moment. Let's see what we're going to repair. Let's prioritize that. We definitely want to repair that. And we want to repair that set. We want to repair that. And we want to repair that. Is there anything I need to take out of this repair list? I don't think so. I think I'm happy with all of that being repaired. I want to also repair that Kopesh. I want to repair those shields and that helm. The rest of it I'm not too worried about. I really just don't know whether to keep these helms, or these ancient helms, or not. They're more fatigue, but they are... I'm going to keep that pike. I'm going to get rid of those. Keep the boar spear. I don't want that. Or that. Not sure about scrapping these, because they're semi-decent. Let's keep 4 of those. Not keeping any of those. I don't want any of those. And I think I decided I don't want any of those. So if we keep 4 of those and we repair them, these ancient swords, they're at least a good initial weapon that we can give to people. They're better than most of the starting swords if we need to give them any. Just go back to the repair tent and make sure they get repaired. And I want to keep those ancient polearms as well. So let's just repair all of that. Okay. Good. It's more tools than we've got, but we are going to be getting some. How many tools are we going to be getting out of this? 184. However long that takes. We only have 2 days worth of food. So hopefully... we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can keep bringing in enough food that we can survive. Yeah, we're bringing in enough food that we can survive. Everyone's... okay. Let's go back to the camp and let's see what situation we're at. As far as injuries go... all of these injuries are set to be fixed, so that's good. We still got a little bit of stuff to repair, but not a lot, so that's good. And we've got a lot of stuff still to take apart, so not complaining there. We have... yeah, let's just keep camping until everyone's back to scratch. Let's just have a look at the camp again and see how we're doing. Still waiting on a couple of wounds of Cynthorus. That's fine. Still got a few things to break down. Repairs still ongoing. Okay. It's just hard to tell if everything's repaired because it's waiting for tools to be salvaged. Yeah, it's going better now. No injury. Oh, we're out of medicine to treat injuries. Damn it. Yeah, I've seen that, Yona, that you can see how much time left to go. We're not gathering enough medicines to be able to heal properly. That's why the healing is taking so long. I'm actually tempted just to go into town and buy some healing supplies. We've only got one person on healing. Let's take the 2 guys who are currently training and put them into gathering, just so that we can gather some more stuff and treat these injuries. Gathered 5 meds, 8 meds. Is that not... Oh, I completely left the camp now. Hang on, go back into the camping formation. Let's have a look. Oh, we're still going. We need 7 to fix that. 3 more hours. Okay. And then repairs. We need 3 more hours, but we need 7 more tools. Workshop. We need 32 more hours to do all of that. I'm not going to wait around for all of that to be broken down, I don't think. I guess I can. I'm actually doing really good on food, although I bet if I have a look, it's probably all going to expire so quickly. It's all going to spoil within a day. We really need to upgrade our camping facilities so we've got some way to cure and prepare food that'll last longer. Maybe I need to put someone... do we have anything we can make in the food with what we've currently got on us? No, we need someone with the camp cooking perk to be able to do any of this stuff like making bread or curing venison, and then we need cooking spice. So I need to find someone who has that, who I can give that perk to, basically. I can make a legendary helmet? Really? I didn't see that one. Or you're just remarking that it can be done, not that I can actually do it at the moment. Oh, I can too. Look at that. Okay, let's do that. So that means we need to put somebody on... Who's our best... Well, look at that. Miss Useless, how long are you going to take? 34 hours to make that. Well, let's get somebody else helping you, maybe. We don't need as many people repairing at the moment, because there's not much stuff left to repair, is there? Just those 2. So what does that change to 20 hours? Maybe we give 15 hours? Yeah, I can wait around 15 hours for that. Let's do that. Oh, I've got to be careful of crowns. Might be... Yeah. I feel like I need to go into town and sell some of this stuff just to make sure I've got enough money. What's the crafted at? 13%. Stop. What's going on? I think it's time to get moving. We're going to run out of money. Let's go into town and sell a few things. So that and that gives me a nice little bit. I don't think I want this two-handed heavy flail. As a two-handed weapon, I don't really like the flail all that much. Let's get rid of that spear. We're keeping those. Let's get rid of... Wow. If I get rid of those, they might be being used in the crafting. I don't know. I think the best option is to just head back to... Where am I going? Here. as quickly as I can to get our 10 grand. I can't read that, whether it's 309 or 509 per day. There we go. I think we all deserve a drink after that. Oh, wild bison. It just takes one person to go and just take it too far and get drunk, doesn't it? Let's camp here. Do I have to just wait for this thing to fully, like in one go, for this crafting to go? Because it's not really doing what I want. It says 0% crafted. Did I sell something that I needed? Back to camp. What's going on with the crafting? It's at it says it's at 13%. I don't know. We don't need anyone healing anymore. So let's chuck all of the healers into crafting. That says 10 more hours. We don't need to gather anymore. I mean, I'll leave one person doing it because that will help. We're not too bad for ammunition. Let's have a couple of people doing that. I don't think we need to repair anything anymore. We do have some repairs needed on that. Okay. And we got 8 hours to finish off breaking that stuff down. Maybe let's not break that down, just in case that was being used to make the helmet. Maybe that... I wonder if that's the reason why it's not crafting properly, because we started to break down what it needed to make the item. Let's just camp a little bit longer and see if that crafting does move. No. No longer sutures from an injured kneecap. That's good. I think this crafting is broken. I think I've gotten rid of those helms that it needed to make that. So let's stop. Let's go back to the camp. Because that hasn't changed from 13%. I'm going to take it out of the queue. I must have scrapped or sold the items that were needed. So that's a pain because I really wanted that legendary item. It would have fulfilled my what's her name? So let's leave. Okay, we're in a good position. Can we get into the town before it closes? Good, we can. Right. So let's have a look. We have... Gonna sell that. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that equipment that we've got there at the moment. That's all good. Is that... No, don't want that. No. We do want another cloak. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm definitely looking for new men, and I'm definitely looking for new camp upgrades. So let's put Con Man at 43 health. It's not great that he's got 30% hit points, 30% less hit points. But I think as far as a ranged character goes, it's not affecting his ability to function. Heats... Similarly, now that we've made him a ranged character, he's only got 35 hit points, but we'll put him back there and see how he goes. Synthoris is all back to health now, so he can go back into his position in the line. Yeah, sorry, Hilaria, or whatever your name is. Unless I can give you something that can be useful in camp, I'm going to have to get rid of you. You can't take cooking by the looks of it, or anything like that, so you're gone. Yeah, I'll pay you compensation. I don't care. I don't know what happens if you don't, but that's all good. So, I feel we are down a couple of really good two-handed people. Now, I said that I might want to make No Skill a two-hander. He's got nice hit points at the moment. He's only 3rd level. The plan was to maybe make him two-handed cleaver, because he can't take two-handed sword. So I've been thinking about that. I'm sure some of these other guys, I could probably put two-handed weapons on them. Like, I could get a two-handed mace. But what I've seen of the two-handed weapons, I mean, I really love the two-handed sword. It's great. Two-handed axe, not so much. And actually, I'm not all that fussed on some of the two-handed cleavers either, but I haven't seen all that there is to offer. So I need to look around a little bit more, I think. What's in this town? Is there any... No. There's just a temple and a tavern. Let's see what we've got here. Not looking good immediately. Although we've got a caravan hand here who might have some good HP. We've got a killer on the run. I don't want a day... Well, day tellers can be nice. At least they like medium armor. Like some of the ones that only want to wear light armor. Not that it really helps. It just means that they're going to have some feats that are more advantageous to that. Let's give a try out to this guy. I mean, 2 pips in fatigue is nice. 3 in initiative. I hardly ever buff initiative. He's got steady hands and he's loyal, though. One-handed sword mastery, dagger, axe, crossbow, staff, cleaver, sling. I mean, at worst, I can throw a khopesh or even a sword in his hand and he can sword and board. Yeah, let's see if we can find a citadel, I guess. That's probably... It is a good idea. That's a large settlement. Where are others? There's probably someone. Ooh, what's that? Heretics Hideout. That's a small fortification. That's a stone keep. Let's go there. Gonna have to finish the stream soon, I think. I've got work in the morning. Okay, what do we got here? We've got a witch hunter, we've got a hound master, we've got a retired soldier. That might be good. We've got another militia. We've got a deserter, a day teller. Let's have a look at our Retired soldier. Quick and fearless, but doesn't have anything great there. Let's see about this guy. Again, not great, but no, not happy with those abilities. Don't want a witch hunter because I don't really need anyone else in the back line right now. What's the weaponsmith got? Let's see if there's anything interesting here. So there's this Volg, which is a two-handed cleaver, has a range of 2 tiles. I'm interested in that. I just don't know what is that? That's incredibly expensive. Ooh, noble sword. I'm going to buy this Volg. Let's see what abilities it does. Let's give it to you. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. So that's just got cleave and decapitate, but it does have a range of 2 tiles. I think that's going to be your weapon, you know. I think that's going to be your weapon, no skill. I had someone else I could give the Crusader sword to. That would be nice as well. Any of these guys? No, you've already got. That's only one-handed sword mastery, so it's not worth giving it to you. You've already got that, yeah. You've taken axe already. You've got single-handed sword. You've taken flail. You've got that. You've got that. You've got that. And you've got that. So if I want to use the Crusader sword, I've got to find someone to use it. Which, of course, makes sense because... yeah. Anything interesting at the armorer? Another tabard will be nice. I'm not going to go nuts with this armor at the moment, but I could definitely use some more. So the kite shields are better at range defense, but not as good as melee defense, but they have more durability. I might take that. Let's give this tabard to somebody who in the front line doesn't have a tabard at the moment. You don't. Where was it? There we go. Actually, what is your armor? Reinforced chain. That, and that. I wonder if we can do better than 155 for you. We can give you that helm. And then... that's a set of 210 armor. I think that's better for you, considering you're going to be two-handed. You've got 235, so that's good. You're 230, you're 230, 155, but you don't have a ton of... I could probably give you some heavier armor than 155. What have we got? It's 225, but that's way more fatigue. 215, 150. Let's just do that for the moment. 155, 155. Yeah, we'll leave that at the moment. Okay. Let's give you the better shield then. Here we go. We got these two sets of ancient stuff, which are 225, 230. I think we lost the Crusader armor at some point. So, yeah, that hasn't been great. I didn't check if there was any camp upgrades in the marketplace. No, there's not. Okay. Just one more look at the guys here. Swift and a brute. I want someone with two-handed sword though, and he doesn't have that. And you didn't have that either, did you? One-handed axe, throwing bow, polearm, hammer, sling, dagger, shield. No, damn it. Quick and fearless though. And then you've got spear, throwing, bow, staff, polearm, axe, flail, and shield. What about this deserter? I really don't like deserters. But let's see. Nothing special there. You're superstitious. You are tough. No, don't want you either. Let's have a look. Superstitious, faint-hearted, no two-handed sword. What's the mason like? 2 stars in melee, 2 in fatigue, insecure, and paranoid. Okay. Hammer, mace, staff, throwing, polearm, one-handed sword, spear. No. You won't have anything. Let's have a look. 1 in melee attack, 2 in melee defense, in health, insecure, clumsy, great. Two-handed sword mastery. So the only guy here with two-handed sword mastery is clumsy. $604 with his tabard back. We had a tabard somewhere there. No, he had a tabard on. So tabard, 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 no tabard, no tabard, no tabard. But I probably want to leave the tabard for the guy there. Not that it really matters. Yeah, it was the same colour. Actually, we'll give Wild Bison a tabard as well. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll look in another town for someone, but that's going to have to be in the next stream because I got to get going. I got work in the morning. It's been 3 hours. It's a good stream. So that's 2 cities that we've saved from the undead. I don't know how many more we have to do, but it's been going very well, so I'm happy with that. Thanks for joining me, everybody. 14 viewers at the moment. Thank you all for joining me very much. Yes, you are still around, Yona. We're keeping you alive. Day 109. So hopefully you'll join me tomorrow night and we will continue on and see how we go. So I'll come out, save and quit. Again, I'm always paranoid about hitting retire by mistake there, which would not be fun. So thanks for that, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good one.